You might see a couple pictures. There's just music very quickly, but there's lots of video and captures like that screenshot there on video. It's all video. If I show you a picture, there's a video from it. Just remember that. You don't have to be like, what is this? It's all, remember, system language. Nothing's touching the ground. It's a language and a system. They're always there. It's just a matter of whether we see it. We can see them a little bit or not. Sometimes a lot of bit. Here we go.
Oh my God. You guys, right there. Scared the living daylight.
Welcome. I think you guys, who knows what this video is. I pulled things from all corners. It's just kind of jumping all over the place. Most of it you wouldn't have seen. Some of it, very few people did. It's good. Hey, I wanted to take this time to apologize just to my Patreon and really just whoever's just always there for me. I don't say when you're talking. I've said this before, and I know I'm very aware of this, but Peter mentioned, my buddy Peter on Patreon mentioned something to me that I really should only be focused on you guys and stop, not complaining or bitching about someone. Or I rarely, if you watch 1,200 videos, I think I say 2 names. Like, what's wrong with this guy? I usually try not to do that. Like, I'm very respectful. Even if I do that, doesn't mean I don't like the person. I just can't deal, with the logic sometimes and how sure they are of it. I think that's the thing, is how willing they are to defend this 6th grade education without just giving it some thought. That's all. Just just look. They don't want to look. Anyway. Welcome. You guys will like this. So for now on, let's just focus on awesomeness, positivity. You guys, we'll complain sometime, once on a blue moon. A lot of times when I'm in there, I can't really help it. So for me, just getting you guys the camera on these things is really the main idea for me. I'm not really there for you to hear me. I can't help it, kind of like right now. Love you guys. So just try not to over judge me. If you want to, fine. But I'm around like crazy stuff, and you just can't be exactly normal. I guess I just notice it more. But it would seem that, over the years, like the people that contact me, you would think they'd want to, do something great. But normally it's like an attack on me. Like, Mark, you should do this. You shouldn't say this. You should be like this. You should change your personality and act like this. You're presenting something special. Pretend you're like this. I'm like, I'm just me. I just have to show you this. I don't even like me. I'm just doing a job honestly and the best I can. Probably, better than anyone can do this because of the dedication I've decided to give. And so just a point I wanted to make is that it's amazing. Instead of just saying, hey, look at those guys, look at this. Oh my God, look what I'm learning. They're actually just trying to change me. So that's it's a frustrating thing. Like, I want to change me too, but since I can't, I just have to go with it. Over and out.
Look at that. I got a shower coming through right now. I don't know if I'm gonna, man, this world, you guys, is insane. I've been down there 10 times before I figured out exactly how to get up here. So that's why I keep telling people, like, back in the beginning before I was full-time, I'm like, you guys, this is what it takes to be full-time. I'm not trying to make money. By the way, I gotta thank everyone for that, because it might have been whispered somewhere, but like, I see other researchers get bashed and nobody did that to me that I'm aware of. Like, he just wants to make money. And I think everybody knows that's not true. You guys, I've made money. I've had my own business for 15 years. It sucks. Okay? Some people have it made, but, I don't know. What's the song? More money, more problems? Eyes are on. I can feel it. My hair. Look at my hair. I'm not scared. Look at it. You can see the goosebumps. I have no control over that. I came in here, and I'm just so, like, you can feel the energy through you. It's going all through my arms. Sitting in here. Let me get a couple pictures of my camera.
If when you're seeing just these pictures, they're all from what I do, from the video only. It's not, I can show you them there. Like, this is all on video. It's just that, they're screenshotted and zoomed in, but it's from me walking around, talking too much, making these videos in these special places. So I just wanted to remind you that I think most people would know, but just in case you're new, because when you see pictures, sometimes it's like, what is that? That's a giant Bigfoot in Maryland with a trident that looks like a pitchfork in front of him. Look, to see a 7-year-old that I just had out recently versus his dad, dad's awesome. Do not get me wrong. Corey, it was a pleasure to have you. But to see how, like, the filters Corey had versus the 7-year-old was like, they did this, they did that. He was pointing at every single thing immediately. He didn't question it. He wasn't blocked. He didn't hesitate. He wasn't embarrassed. It was just an amazing thing to be. It's amazing to be around the right kids. Because they haven't, they haven't met the world yet completely. This is a real picture from my video. It's just been colored a little bit. That's it. Remember, this is how you learn that, and you'll see that again and again. Once you know what to look for, you'll find it again. Don't look within logic. I'm sorry I put all these pictures in, and then there's lots of video after the pictures. So if you don't, I would look at the pictures. There's some really good timestamps here. This is real, and a lot of them are recent. So although I amazingly don't have that timestamp in front of me, it was in the last video. I moved a lot of files to a hard drive. When I talked to him, you guys, think about that this year. I talked to him. He just nodded and stuff. But that was the most amazing thing. It happened this year. I was thinking there was going to be music here. I was getting to the point where I was like, man, it's everything's slowing down. It was all when I was about to leave. I had made the decision. No one knew. It wasn't a decision. I just had no choice. Still almost don't. I need you guys on board. Please donate if you can. Help me get on Patreon, PayPal, any way that you can. I'll drive over to your house. Whatever we can do to keep this going. It's very important, you guys. You got to just trust me. I'm not trying. I have job options. It's not. This is the hardest subject in the world to try to create, income for, and it's also hard to do. So it's not like Mark's looking for free money here. This is like incredibly difficult work that just doesn't have the backing because the world's a little confused right now. Anyway, I talked to him. I don't know why I ever left. Look, I can't really say it for sure, but there's something greater going on. Well, that I can say for sure. But as far as like the input that goes on, like how did I eventually leave? Like what made me leave? It was like a long time. I was saying 40 minutes, but I didn't time it. It could have been 30 minutes. I do tend to exaggerate just by default. I think I get it from my dad. We're both honest people, but we like to say, not exaggerate we'd be lying, but I'll say, oh, there was 50 million people. I don't say that anymore, but there's 1 million people in line. That kind of exaggeration. I can't just say there was 4 people in line. 4 people turned into 1 million. So over and out. You guys, love you. This is this picture. I got all kinds of attention. It's like, what did I do wrong? I'm driving in a special place that I've been researching for 8 years. There's giant footprints every single time in the snow, huge seats. And I always take a drive in the snow there, and they were waiting, and they set up in ways that you guys, I know so much that I can help you with, but the world fights me on just these sticks and this guy. This is Jake's. I do throw one or two, like they're good friends of mine. I don't need permit. I already have the permission. They're friends of mine. Too bad this is copyright. This is good music. I like that edit. Love you guys. Here's some video. Rocks that Dan has touched is over there. Watch this. I should get my zooming camera out. This is kind of good if you're not zooming, though. Look at that. You guys, that's all new. They're like, yeah, we know, Mark. Look. At that. Try to. It's really an amazing thing to have been there last time I was there and not see that. Look, all right, so there's this is Bigfoot Universe. There's spots here, and every single time these spots can change. It'll only change kind of there or within that area. There's something to do with these certain spots are important. They do something there. That's all I mean. They do triples here all the time. Those are brand new. Remember, this is Bigfoot Universe. This is my gift rock. This is where an amazing amount of things have happened. You guys, things that no one else in the world have ever done before, at least that where you would have heard about it. And remember, Trident, okay? The white ones, everyone's looking for Bigfoot. It's 99% of what's out there is, well, that's not true. And the percentage is white. Why I do this is because of giant white ones. Most of what I see is white. I think the ones we're looking for are always there, but they don't want you to see them. It's easier to get the white ones. They're the ones always smiling. The reason I do this to this day, and I still have this relationship with multiple giant white beings that smile at me. I believe I'm crying right now. I'm not, but just out of like tears of joy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Like he knows. I kind of want to go find it. I remember it happening, being so grateful and hearing it, but I can't remember. Sometimes I learn from myself, I'm like, let me tell you a secret. And I'm like, what's the secret? Like, I don't even know what I'm going to say. It's so weird. That could be ADD. I don't know. It can be. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you for still being here. You know, this is the hard part. This is one of the guys I've known for a long, long time. But he looks nothing like the guy that I talked to that was nodding his head yes or no to me. Remember, he's not in magic, you guys. He's just this guy might be here, but the guy that I talked to was not. I could see him just like I was seeing you. You can watch this happen. Why am I not being asked? It's an amazing thing that no one even said anything about it. I've never even said, hey, no one even said, hey, Mark, great job. I didn't read the comments in the video. It was just too many. And when there's too many, it's hard for me to look because then there's always going to be, mean comments there. Can I handle mean comments? Yeah, but why bother? The confusing thing is how they all look so different. Not all, but there's everywhere I go, they look not different like we do, but they're just completely different. I did show this. This just happened like a month ago, but no one really saw it. Notice the dirt in front. This is me talking 8/18/2024. The dirt looks even strange. And then the angles, where I am. This is where it all started for me. Just a couple hundred yards away. And then right here, I got to after it started for me. And none of this was here then. What happened? Where I talked to him, it fell over, right? I talked about him, it fell over. So that was him showing me. Oh, that's right. I remember now. So yeah, the tree. That to get that happen there is the first time I was talking about him and it happened. It was the white guy. He's I was saying how he'll never not let me go without saying hello. And it had been quite a while and I was like, what is going on? And it happened as I was saying that. Loud and clear. It's all on video. You can go back. It's 5-10 videos back. See, he's following me, I'm telling you, the white one. He's right behind me. Because annoying, something comes with it. He doesn't walk. That's the weird part. He does, but I don't know, I never see his feet. He like glides.